Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our final session at the iFX EXPO in Dubai. My name is Rachel McIntosh, and it's been an absolute pleasure to spend these 2 days with you, and I'm very much looking forward to this final session. I think it's a great way to close out the conference. So during this session, we have two representatives from Finalto who are going to expect the major changes that occurred in the brokerage industry and how the pandemic has shaped customer requirements over the last 18 months. It's fair to say that the technologically savvy businesses have maximized their revenue and grew their client base throughout this period. So this session is going to explore how the industry has changed throughout the last 18 months, as well as how Finalto's tools can help mitigate the impact of COVID and other global events. We have Oksana Remez, who is a business development executive at Finalto, and Stacey Van Niekerk, who's a business development manager at Finalto. So let's warmly welcome them to the stage. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our talk today. As Rachel just said, today we're going to speak about the tools that the brokers need to mitigate the impact of the COVID and really all other black swan and global events. Also, we want to share with you all the trends that we've seen from our partners and our clients, and also traders' requirements that have shaped, obviously, our partners' requirements. Since we are in a face-to-face, finally, event here, we wanted also to hear from you, know what was your experience over the last year, over the last 18 months, and really create a bit of a dialogue to know how we can help you, how you can help us, and actually just chat, because it's a final presentation, we have our time. And as a last point, we obviously have our recommendations, but we welcome any questions that you might have. We are here for you. So to start with, probably one of the most prominent trends that we've seen on the market, and especially that was caused by the very large volatility on the market, and as well as a positive outcome and positive trading in stocks, in indices, and especially cryptocurrencies. What we've seen that the traditional investors that were trading the traditional assets started to swing into online trading. And online trading became that very flexible and easy way to achieve investors' traders' goals. And that's why we saw a boom once again in the retail trading industry. And obviously we've seen the new demographics of these traditional investors coming in, as well as a new influx of a very young tech-savvy clients. Those clients most probably have educated themselves online via social media, and they obviously, since they are tech-savvy, they expect a technological revolution from the brokers as well. So as one of the next trends, and I actually brought up here some of the stats from our partners, we've seen that the volumes and the volume trades and the number of active clients have been on the rise. Hence, the trend of automated onboarding and customer service is very important because obviously the brokers need to deal with the rising number of registrations. It's wise to invest into the electronic verification, AI tools, because once the broker has invested into the automation tools, their support teams, their customer service teams can actually focus more on providing personal touch, on providing a very special experience for the VIP clients rather than dealing with the issues. And that's really what we are trying to achieve by giving our solution to the clients. As a next trend, obviously, because we've all been working from remotely, working from online, the trend of working and collaborating online via one end-to-end system is on the rise as well. For the ability for all the teams to log in into one place, access the CRM, access the marketing tools, see the exposure, also see what they need to do on a daily basis. That's what has been very important for our partners, and we saw a high demand in the end-to-end solutions. And obviously, if with our solution, the clients and the employees can track on a daily basis the scheduled calls, the tasks, their collaboration tools, all that they need to do for the day. As a next trend, IT outsourcing. Obviously, this trend has been there for a while, but has become more prominent recently because, as we've seen throughout the partners, and I'm sure you will probably agree with us, that something that you have thought, oh, actually I'm going to build in-house, got shifted because the IT resources have been dedicated to support the remote workers, remote employees, and also making sure that the system works. Obviously, needless to say, the spikes, the increased volatility all put an extra load on the systems. And what brokers choose to do nowadays is actually work with the reputable technology companies and outsource the entire technology stack. But it doesn't suit everyone, hence Finalto has a modular approach, and we actually found it as one of the key elements of our technology, that lots of brokers prefer to have their own IP a bit, so actually have probably their proprietary systems combined with the third-party vendors. So, and quite often what we see that third-party vendors are the specialty trading platform providers that they combine and integrate their in-house systems. The next trend is the data analytics, big data. I'm sure you also heard about this trend overall on the market. But in terms of our brokerage industry, the trends of gathering the data, ability to analyze how the clients actually got to your website, how long it took them to open an account, to deposit, the solutions that can actually give you the ability to track the CLV of the clients, and also sometimes give you a bit of a hint when the client is going into the churn mode. These actually the solutions that turn your Mustang into Tesla. And that's what we provide. With our analytical tools, you can also build your own reports. You can build the reports that you like per team, per the operation. The main idea about our analytics is that it will give you the access to all the data about your operations. And obviously, once you have the data from the back office, that is coupled together with the behavioral data from a front end, because Finalto systems are end-to-end system, and they combine the back office and the front end. And once we have all this data in one place, that's actually when you can schedule personalized communication, marketing, dynamic market events, and this allows you to own your market, allows to personalize the entire experience for the clients. That's it for my part. I'm going to hand over to Stacey. Stacey is going to speak about more of a front-end tools, and then we'll meet again for a chat.
Thank you, Oksana. For years to come, we'll look at 2020 that changed our lives forever. It is fair to say that most economic sectors were impacted negatively, with minor exceptions. One of those minor exceptions was online trading. With heightened levels of volatility, increase in revenue streams, trading volumes, profitability, and market capitalization, the FX industry grew across all corners around the globe alongside the pandemic. It is easier now than ever for beginner traders to step into control of online trading due to a global rise of fintech companies offering innovative, intuitive, and affordable technology to the masses. It is now more important to highlight how we as service providers are always adapting to the change and continuously evolving to support and satisfy our clients' and consumer needs. Few new trends emerged, and even fewer reversed direction. However, some of those that were previously popular before the pandemic has continued to increase, and I'll show you how. One of them is single stocks. While trading volumes of most of the instruments decreased, single stock listed options continuously kept growing. This asset class grew significantly over COVID. This is due to the beginners continuously being exposed to your household names such as Netflix, Amazon, and Facebook, and continuously begin provided information by the news as well, encouraging traders and especially beginners to invest and trade in epidemic profit-gaining companies. Easily catching people's attention, it is more important now than ever to provide a user interface that provides informative news, sentiments, and more. Not only do we provide the liquidity source for the single stock, but we provide the full infrastructure as well. Cryptocurrencies. Largely fueled by the Bitcoin rally, this asset class made more billionaires in the last year than ever. It has excelled and become people's choice of investment vehicle. It has also driven a demand of leads to FX brokerages as well. At Finalto, not only do we support the trading technology for trading on CFDs, crypto CFDs, we also provide unique features for your trading as well. Digital landscape and data requirements. Amid slowing economic activity in COVID-19, there has been a massive surge in commerce and digitalized transformation, specifically in customizations of notifications, automated trades, informative news and sentiments, modular views and customer layout for diverse customer base, as well as sophisticated tools and key statistics, and so much more. Engagement tools and conversion tools. Now, this is a fantastic product that we actually provide. How are small to large brokers actually maximizing your current surge and your current traders in your platform? We provide a multi-channel internal communication platform where you can channel and speak directly to your clients through in-platform, login, banner message, push notification, SMS, notification center, and customer groups. The customer groups, you can actually create a group according to a number of clients, of traders, as well as a predefined trader account as well. Once you've created the group, you'll go into in-platform messaging system and you'll create a new alert template that will actually show a pop-up notification on the traders of the UI of the traders platform. And you can convert them to any page within the platform to either start depositing, to start trading immediately, to converting from the demo to live account. You can be as creative as you want. So you select a presentation alert, you can choose a selected language, and then you can be as creative as you want in terms of a personalized message. Now, I've done a mock-up in terms of Bitcoin Cash Rally. It was a great time today, let's start trading. You can convert and create it as much as you want. So in terms of Bitcoin trade, you look into a specific message. And once you have done that, you can actually create in terms of a notification of the button, where once he clicks on the deposit button, where would you like him to be directed to? Okay, so I'll select a selected tab. I'll then choose in terms of what instrument or what page I would like the trader to open up into. I can either choose a specific trader or the group of accounts that I've chosen, I've actually created previously. Once you've done that, you can actually select a time frame that will be shown on the UI of the traders platform. You click on publish and it'll be automatically saved, so you can go back and refer and you can keep on sending pop-up notifications on the UI of the traders platform. As you can see, non-funded accounts has been saved, and basically you'll see the pop-up on the UI of the traders platform, and once you click on deposit, it will be automatically converted to deposit page. Really, really nice feature. Customization and flexibility. Now is the time for financial firms to reflect on agility and can provide competitive advantage to the mass market. How are you differentiating yourself from the mass market? Last but not least, social marketing. Social media has been a lead generator and part of everyday lives it has become increasingly important for platforms to be seamlessly aligned, integrated, and compatible with all types of social media forums. At Finalto, we provide omni-channel marketing to include both managing customer experience and marketing communications through campaign tracking and analytics, real-time customer journeys, and direct messaging channels.
Okay, that's the time when we want you to engage a bit with us and actually share your experience, ask us questions. Let's discuss. How was last year for you? Go ahead.
Sure.
Testing, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, thank you. A couple of things. I definitely agree with you. During the pandemic, COVID-19, we were obviously at home, locked down, so we had a lot more time to explore different trades, especially with crypto. So definitely that has increased. The question that I have for you, now things are getting better and we can see some parts of the world is improving. Do you think that, with cryptos, will that still increase with these figures that you actually showed us before, or will it go back to our normal state pre-COVID-19?
I can take this question,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So what we've seen, obviously, is the rise. But now I think more and more people are familiar with the cryptos. So yes, they had, while they were at home, they were sitting, they were reading on it. Some of them started trading, some of them haven't started trading. Actually, our firm sees a big interest and big future after the cash cryptos. So what we are doing with our technology as well, we are introducing the ability to buy the cash cryptos. So we definitely believe that the crypto trend is going to stay there, as well as the DMA shares, the cash equities. And probably another trend that is coming in and has been a bit on the market is the fractional share in trading. Fractional shares trading. So if you know, similarly to the micro indexes or the DAX, that's what we see. People like to trade the physical stuff. So obviously, no doubt this will come to cryptos, and I think that will boost the volumes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you think there's going to be an increase in the instruments that the brokers are offering? I noticed, even ourselves, we've increased exponentially the number of different CFDs that we're able to offer. There's a broad range of shares now being offered. Do you see this continuing?
Should I answer? Yeah. Okay, so basically it's a very good question. We are continuously evolving with the time. With Finalto, we provide over 3,000 plus instruments already, as well as options and futures through our TTA. But at the moment, what we're doing is we're actually going to be focusing on offering cryptos and stock DMAs as well. So we are offering and keeping up to the times and providing as much information and instruments in the long term.
But which class of instruments do you see growing mostly? Do you see offering more and more equity shares or more and more crypto?
I can answer on that because I was just planning to add that I think now that most of the people, especially like at the beginning of my speech, I was saying that a lot of traditional investors are switching into online trading. I think they are looking into more like physical assets. So probably the fixed income is going to come soon. Obviously the stock trading, and it looks like the exchanges are adding more and more companies on the stock exchange. So obviously the asset class that is going to grow is going to be the shares, the stock shares. Yeah. And at the moment, obviously everyone can offer US, everyone can offer mature Europe and mature Asia. I think we will see the growth of MENA region, we'll see the growth of Southeast Asia, and that will expand and give the growth to the stock asset classes.
You mentioned fixed income. How does that work?
Yeah, fixed income, I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. Actually, the vision for our firm is to create one-stop shop for every single trader. So now we have the OTC instruments, kind of like a trading instruments. Then we have a portfolio builder for the investment type of portfolio instruments. And then we will look into the physical stuff. And physical will be cryptos, physical stocks, and fixed income.
So like bonds?
Yeah, we currently offer bonds as an OTC, but again,
Okay.
it will come on a physical side.
Thank you.
Any more questions, guys? I know it's the last, it's the last, but let's share ideas. Let's share what you have to say about the. I don't know if you're a broker, if you're owners of the brokers. Let us know what tools worked for you last year. Maybe something that we've missed and we need to learn as well. If not, okay, we have one of the last things that we wanted. Obviously, this like a friendly recommendation. If you are a broker. We wanted to share something that we wanted to end our our presentation with.
Okay, so basically the first point is reviewing your current operation and finding your pain points. Like I said to you before, it's so important to actually choose the right provider for this because we are continuously evolving. And looking at your current operations, you might be missing out on automation tools, specific single stocks, cryptos. Keep up with the trends and you can actually expand your business as much as possible by working with the right provider.
Yeah. And the next big point, obviously, if you will ever choose to work with somebody, we always ask you to find a forward-looking technology provider partner, the one that has the similar views and business views where you want to take your company. I think if you look at us, if you look at the Finalto, every year we have a roadmap for the next year, for the next 2 years. I've just shared with you a few more roadmap ideas and plans that we have, but we also are looking to leverage the open banking and try to collect all the KYC from the banks. Of course, at the moment it's available in UK only, but again, the markets are maturing. Soon we will see Singapore coming in and allowing us to do that. So we are trying to automate and also make our systems as flexible as possible and customize it to the market where probably more solutions are available, more automation is available. So again, our recommendation is to partner with the forward-looking technology provider. And I know we have here to come and speak with us at the booth, but I don't think anyone wants to come and speak with the booth. But me and Stacey will share with you our contact details. And we can obviously schedule the meetings online. We can talk about our experiences with our partners. We can share with you and actually show the demo of our platforms if at all interested. And the last point, what we wanted to say, be in trend with Finalto.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.